welcome to the most basic makeup look you will ever see. I was just really in the mood for something safe. I just used a lot of my favorite products. I feel like I gave you some tips, some tricks, a dupe for a very popular, expensive product. So I hope you're really excited for that. I don't have that much more to tell you other than please subscribe. Please like this video if you do, and I hope you enjoy. I'll start with excusing for my hair. I just showered, blow dried it, so my baby hairs are going crazy. So I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible foundation again. I'm gonna prime this time. This is just my Urban Decay Smoothing Rosehip and Argan Oil Pore Perfecting Complexion Primer. Products always need the longest names. I really don't get it, but I just have some texture. Plus I'm going to work, so I want this makeup to last as long as possible. And as I said, I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I really like this. It sits really pretty on the skin. I like using it with a brush because I use less product, and I like that for every day. I don't feel like I go down on coverage. I just think that the Beauty Blender soaks up more product than a brush does. This is just the Hourglass. I bought it with the stick foundation. And I'm also trying a new setup. It annoyed me so much that I had that door handle in the background. But the lighting was just so bad when I turned it this way. The door is here, so normally I sit in the corner, but I tried to put my ring light really high up and a bit further back and hope that it doesn't throw any weird shade. Look, that was half the amount of product that I used the last time. This was 1.5 pump instead of 3, and I feel like I actually got more coverage. And then you can always go in with concealer, and because the L'Oreal concealer was way too light, I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty the Overachiever concealer. I feel like the applicator, it's nice that it's cold, but it's kind of hard to know how much product you use. But I really like the color of this concealer, but I have to set it. It creases so bad on me, and I just use the same brush because it has to be quick and easy. And to set my under eyes, because I said that the Huda Beauty concealer really creases on me, I'm trying to get the last Laura Mercier out of this. I've tried the L'Oreal, what's it called, Magic Loose Powder a few times, and I just have to admit that it's way too mattifying for me. It looks okay when you apply it at first, but when I came home yesterday, I had so many dry spots. It wasn't even dry, flaky skin, it was just dry skin with flaky powder on top, and that wasn't that pretty. But I still have to set it. My smile lines, in between my brows, and underneath my eyes. I think I have to invest in the Hourglass powder maybe. I heard good things about it. If you have dry skin, I could buy the Laura Mercier again, but I kind of want to try something new. It's just so expensive. Then for bronzer, I've actually used my Ofra palette, even though I'm really scared of dark bronzers. If you haven't noticed, I use the Hoover Light or the Milk Chocolate bronzer from Too Faced, but I've actually been using this one. I have no idea what name it is, but I'm just using a tiny bit, one tiny dab in the powder and then blending it all over my skin. I like that I don't have to really go into the product like I have to with the light bronzers. I really go in and pack it on my skin to get any color. This is just a bit quicker, but I don't feel like it's too dark or too warm or anything.
Those baby hairs are all over the place.
And because I'm wearing pink, I want to wear a pink cheek. This is California from Benefit. I've noticed that I've lately applied my blush a bit too far out on my cheeks. I like blush and I like a lot of it, but I've applied it all over my cheek, and it looks weird because in certain angles my highlight cuts through the blush, so I'm trying to control myself and only apply it like on the lower part of my cheek. And hopefully I don't look crazy, because I kind of look crazy in the L'Oreal video. My cheeks were... I'm again going into the Ofra palette. I think I want to mix a bit of Rodeo Drive with the light color in this highlight. And because it is daytime and I have to go to work, I try and not apply too much. Sometimes I get like a really foiled effect with these highlights, and it can be a bit too much in daylight. I want to intensify it a tiny bit, but without getting that foiled effect. I'm gonna use my Anastasia Emrisi highlight. It is very blinding, but it has like a more natural texture on the skin. Yes. And I'm just quickly gonna do my brows with the L'Oreal Unbeliever Brow, because I love this product. It's so easy to use. So I'm just gonna fill them in a tiny bit, and then we will return to the eyes. So very bushy natural brows. I'm gonna prime a tiny bit with a paint pot. Again, just because I want this makeup to last. It's not like every day I use a base. If I just use like a bronzer or something on my eyes, then I usually just go over my eyelids with the foundation and concealer, as I already did. Honestly, I don't get the hype of the Morphe brushes. I wasn't sure which brushes I wanted, and I just kind of wanted to try a brush set and have like different kinds of blending brushes, some face brushes and stuff. But they are so scratchy and they don't really blend. I would just recommend buying Zoeva brushes, because they are so nice and soft, and I've had mine for, I don't know, and they are still just so soft. This is the 228 Crease Brush, and I use this every single day. I can do like a whole eye look just with this brush. I think I bought my brushes, I still lived in Helsingør, so it's 4 or 5 years ago, I think. And it's still soft, it doesn't shed, it hasn't shed, it's easy to clean. I bought like a whole set and all of them are great. I think I want to use the Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette. I like that it's a tiny palette with everything you need. I am missing the black eyeshadow. These are really soft shadows, so if you drop it, it just shatters all over the place. But it also means that it's easy to blend out. It has a great amount of pigmentation. If you only want one small palette that's not overwhelming, it's just nice for every day, but you can still like spice it up for a nighttime look. These palettes are so great. So I've just used the like transition color so far, and then I'm just going into the like medium shade just on the tip of the brush and blending it a bit further down in the crease. That's what I love about this brush. First I kind of used the side in the transition color and just blended it out all over, and now I just use the tip and I can be a lot more precise. And I'm just gonna use the same brush. As I said, I can use this for everything, and then mixing the two browns and applying a bit underneath. Very soft and natural, nothing over the top. But then when you go in with the shimmer shades, like I love this one for every day. It's kind of like a rose gold, and I'm just gonna use a flat brush because I have way too long nails to apply this with my fingers. But even with a brush you get like this pretty kind of metallic foiled effect. The brush is dry, but if you wet it, you can cut the crease with the shadow because it's so intense. And then I'm gonna go in with the more golden shade. It's a bit darker, and I'm just kind of using this to blend with the darker matte shades on the outer corner. I love doing this. It gives so much dimension to your eye. I think I want to take a bit of the like rose gold color and spray the brush. Just highlight the middle of my eyelids. Ooh. It's not because I use the Huda Beauty palette every day, but I just felt like it. Oh, see, that's some of the rest of the black eyeshadow. Before I apply mascara and stuff, I'm just gonna spray my face. I've used the scented Fix Plus for so long that I forgot everything about the original one. It smells so good. I can still feel the Fix Plus on my lashes, so I'm just gonna quickly do my lips. Really into like a sheer kind of glossy lipstick. So I'm just gonna lightly line my lips. This is a Makeup Forever Artist color pencil in completely sepia, and this is just to define my lips a tiny bit, and I like to overline. Just a tiny bit of definition. And then I have two lipsticks that I've used a lot, kind of dupes for each other. These are the very infamous YSL Rouge Volupte Shine lipsticks. I think this is in 47 maybe. It's kind of a nudie rosy color, but it's very sheer, as you can see. And then I have a L'Oreal lipstick. These are the Color Rich Shine, and I'm not sure what number this is, but it's not completely the same color. This is a bit more nude, but it gives the same effect. You can see it's basically the same product. I noticed the dupeness of this because of the smell. It smells so much like some kind of candy. Then when I got the YSL, it almost smells exactly the same, and that's when it hit me that it's basically the same product. I just used the YSL the most because it's a tiny bit darker than the L'Oreal one I have. I think I'm just gonna apply some mascara. So I want to curl my lashes. I just have to find my lash curler. I'm still loving the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's great. That was so quick and easy, but I feel great. This is the finished look for today. For me, this is minimal product. I know I used a lot of different products, but I used a tiny amount of everything, and I know that this just lasts all day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I really hope that I will see you in my next video. Bye! What is this? A Fix Brush. I can still feel the Fix Plush